Justin Struble. Today I want to talk about purpose-driven investing. There's 5 primary purposes that you should be investing in. Now you may have lots of different categories inside of these, but let's go through them quickly. Number 1, your emergency fund. This is a rainy day fund. It needs to be safe, it needs to be liquid, accessible, and you need to have a high degree of confidence that your principal is protected or guaranteed. Number 2 is short-term, less than 5-year goals. These are goals like, I got to buy a car in 2 years. Oh, my kids are going to college in 3 years. I need to buy a house and have a down payment. Or some purchase that you know of or expense that has a time frame that's less than 5 years. These need to be fairly conservative. You're not going to go all stocks and all equities in this account. And they can get more conservative as the time frame gets closer. Number 3, intermediate investments. These are 5 to 10 year investments. Now they can be a little more moderately invested. Same possible goals. This could be kids' college, a wedding, a car, a house, whatever your purchase or expense is going to be 5 to 10 years from now. These can't be all equities. They could be, but it's probably not going to be. They should probably be 50, 60, 70, 80% at the most of stocks and equities, and the remainder would be bonds or fixed income, safe places to park your money so that volatility can be managed and not at risk. 4th section is long-term, 10 plus year investments. These can be 80 to 100% stocks and equity investments. It could be real estate investments. Long-term goals. These are things like, I want to retire in 20 years. These are like, okay, we eventually want to go buy a second home at the beach. These are long-term things that say, yes, this money is earmarked for a long time from now. It doesn't particularly matter if the market crashes this year or 5 years from now. We know it's going to crash and recover between now and when we actually need this money. We're going to go aggressive, and that's going to hopefully benefit us over that long term. The 5th purpose-driven bucket is retirement income. This does not work like any of the other buckets because you need money now, you need money in the next 5 years, you need money in 5 to 10 years, and you need money 10 plus years. And to do it properly, it gets treated very differently. You end up with 3 different buckets inside of it. You have a cash and short-term bucket, you have a moderate bucket, and you have that growth bucket built in. And the way you do it so that your income increases each year with cost of living, with inflation, is extremely critical. You have certain expenses that need to be protected with guaranteed income, like your Social Security, a pension, or an annuity that pays you an income for life guaranteed. And then you want a portion of your money that is at risk or invested in the markets, that it grows and is allowing you to increase your income over time. These are 5 buckets for purpose-driven investing, which is the best way to be investing, is have a purpose for your money, not just one chunk and say, oh, here's my 401k and I'm going to use it for whatever I use it for. You want to have a purpose saying, yes, these dollars are for this, these dollars are for this. It's managing your budget and managing your future goals. It's a great way to do it. There's 5 purpose buckets: emergency fund, short-term, intermediate, long-term, and retirement income. 5 purpose-driven buckets. I'm Justin Struble. I'm not a broker. I'm a fixer.